and submit it.
Yeah, and then show up like there's people here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Prove you had options.
Good morning.
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 Now, I've never considered myself to be a talented person. I've never been physically extraordinarily gifted, or despite what many people think, I'm not automatically good at school. When I was younger, it didn't always come naturally to me. But I never let it stop me to accomplish anything I was trying to do. For instance, for the school-related things, when I was little, I didn't really come to it as fast as everyone else did, but the fact that I was so competitive and I hated my own failure within myself, that's what pushed me to go beyond further, to study extra, to make sure I did everything correctly. Because I always felt like I had to hold myself at a different standard than most people. Because even getting a C when I was little was unacceptable, and I still remember in second grade where I got that first F, and the fact that the only thing I can remember from second grade is that one F is a testament to how much I hate failure within myself. So I think this is probably related to genetics, because when I look to my mother or grandfather, they always have a hard-headed stubbornness about accomplishing the goals that they want to achieve. So when I looked at my grandfather as an example, he didn't have the same opportunities as I did to get a good education or go to a good school or have a job that could pay a lot for without any physical toll on the body. So I always admired that about him, and I always wondered if I could ever do the same thing. So in my final year of high school, I decided that I would try to do something physical, something that I wasn't automatically good at. Because I had been doing track ever since I was in 6th grade, but I never really was the best at track, but I decided that I was going to be one of the leaders and be an important part of the team. So I always pushed really hard, and everyone thought, oh, Marcus, you're just really good at this, and that's why you're ahead. But they didn't see that I would stay after every practice and do an extra practice by myself that no one told me to do, or how I would have to stay up late every night along with my schoolwork and do sit-ups for hours and alternate the push-ups for hours to make sure that I would be equal to the people, not even ahead, but just equal. And then at the end of that season, I made it to the state meet, and then my parents came. They never really knew why I was doing it, because I felt like they had always appreciated everything I'd done, and they loved me for who I am, just like grandparents do. But I never felt like I earned it as much as I could have. So I went out of my way to make sure that's what I did in high school, that I could claim that it was all me. It's not something that I automatically did, that I went out of my way to make sure it happened. And I'll always be proud of what I did for that. And even though I wasn't ever really talented or a genius when it comes to school automatically, I don't think any of it mattered, because as this one quote says, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And I've taken that to heart, and I'll always be an important part of who I am and who I will become in the future. Thank you.
Well,
Were you reading that?
No.